And a lot of those shows have been pushed back. I don't have to tell you, I think one of my concerts has been pushed back 4 times. But today we're talking about Dave Chappelle. He's doing a 7-day stint here at the Fillmore behind me downtown, making headlines for filming his Netflix special here. But what's catching a lot of people's attention, has got people talking, is what he's asking his audience to do before the show, and that's get a COVID test. Now this could be a little bit of foreshadowing, maybe the new normal.
That I caught coronavirus recently, and then I did.
Comedian Dave Chappelle, a trailblazer in his craft, this time though pioneering COVID testing for his audiences.
After the testing, you get your wristband so that it shows that you're free to go in.
Aisha and Dan Robinson were at Chappelle's Tuesday night show at the Fillmore downtown.
Definitely was a lot of walking. We checked and we got, I think, almost 10,000 steps.
They got there 2 hours before showtime for COVID testing at the Gem Theater parking garage, a 10-minute walk from the venue. Organized, they say, but very hot, and getting everyone cleared with testing pushed back showtime.
I would say it maybe was a 6-hour experience for us from start to finish, with the show going a little bit longer because of that. So I would say have a good babysitter if you are going to spend the night out.
The concept is new to us now, but promoters like Live Nation and 313 Presents taking cues from artists on what each show will look like. Live Nation says it's up to performers whether they want audiences vaccinated or to show a negative COVID test before showtime.
They want it to be the concerts like they remembered, but these times aren't like we remembered.
Longtime music journalist Gary Graff is covering shows now, but with caution, choosing to wear a mask, one of the few masked up.
The audience is not up to masking just yet. You don't want to be out at a concert with your beer going.
He speculates more artists will take advantage of promoters' offers for stricter COVID protocol.
There are a lot more costs, there are a lot more potential costs. And as always, the consumer will bear the brunt of that without a doubt.
So best advice from the couple you saw in this story, the Robinsons, they say to check the promoter's website often, just to make sure, because it's ever evolving, this COVID protocol, and each show will look a little different based on what the artists are choosing of their audience. Reporting live downtown Detroit, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, so Jessica, mandatory testing is one thing. Vaccination passports, like we're seeing in some places like New York, that's something that's making unvaccinated folks across the country a little bit weary about what could be coming.
Exactly, and it's as I said, it's ever evolving, and they're kind of passing the buck a little bit. No one wants to make a hard decision, so they're leaving it up to the artists to make the calls so that maybe, I don't know, the fans won't be as upset depending on what protocol they choose.
Jessica Dupnack for us live. Thank you.